What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. We're going to be making a zero to hero tornado shot. Zero to literally min-maxed. What I mean by min-max is however much time that we have into this league, I will be putting a lot of currency and a lot of time into this character for the amount of time that we have rest into this league, which is pretty much like a month and a half or something like that. This is trade. We're not doing this in SSF. This is fully trade. The plan now is to start off, transition into tornado shot once we finish the campaign, and then really start magic finding, because that's going to be the big min max is magic find. I want to get the most quant, the most item rarity that I could possibly can, and mirror a bunch of items. I see this as a lot of fun because I've always wanted to min-max a build like this in trade. I never really stuck around that long into trade leagues to really min-max a full magic find because I generally do enjoy SSF more than trade. But I am going to go ahead and decide that I am going to do this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's honestly going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be starting from literally brand new, scratch, nothing at all whatsoever from any of my other characters or any of that. And as you guys can see from my stats, I have nothing in here, nothing in here, nothing in here, nothing in here, nothing into my currency tab. I got a second currency tab, nothing in my essence tab. It's literally all point blank, nothing. My plan is to really get into, once we get to late game, we're going to start doing cemetery farming, T7 cemetery farming, and really pushing, trying to get a lot of currency, and then buying a lot of the pieces of gear that we need. The only thing that I'm not going to be doing is doing the Atlas. The Atlas I'm going to keep the same with 4 Void Stones, and then keeping the whole Atlas completed. Same thing with the Maven Atlas. I will be obviously refunding all this stuff and moving into the Magic Find strat, but I'm not going to be doing any sort of like recompletions or bosses or something or anything like that. This is strictly me doing mapping and me buying the gear for me mapping and doing wisps. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into the campaign because this is going to be a long campaign. Movement speed boots. Movement speed boots. Let's go.
Get your ass back here, boy!
Spare change, ma'am.
Ooh. I'm gonna do the lab.
It was him. Let's get him, fellas.
Oh, what the fuck? How'd I die? Oh, man, come on, man. All right. Alva is now dead. Let's check /deaths. I only died 8 times. That's actually pretty good. Didn't think the defenses will actually be that great on this build, but it's actually pretty solid. We are now officially done with the campaign. Now going to be transitioning into the mapping stage. As I said before, we're not doing map completions or anything like that. It's already done. We don't have to worry about that part. When it comes down to the mapping stage, we're going to be transitioning into full magic find. We will have to really budget build the magic find first and go from there. So we're going to be really being in white maps for now, up to T7s, and we're going to stop at T7s and then do a lot of abyss farming and making a lot of currency. First thing first is to get a better bow. This is the bow that I'm literally coming out of campaign with, and it is terrible. This is going to be our first upgrade for big amounts of divine. After we get done with the bow, we're going to be rushing Headhunter because obviously we need Headhunter. Looking at this belt, it's terrible. You know, obviously I will pick up a better belt that has resistances and stuff like that. Then we're also going to be moving into the Winter Gamble rings. For the gloves, obviously we're going to go Sedimas, and then the boots, gold worms. The quiver, we are going to go for a low budget bow attack fire additional. It won't be fractured. I'm going to try to get at least attack speed, global crit multi. I want to get a rarity helmet. For now, we will probably just deal with a resistances helmet. And I think that should do it for us there. And our flasks, we definitely have to fix up our flask 100%. Other than that, our gems, we need to fix up heavily too. But right now, we're going to be playing with Lightning Arrow. And then we're going to transition into T-Shot once we do get a lot more additional prods and stuff like that. And once we get 2020 T-Shot. Because we definitely will need the quality on the T-Shot, obviously, because now it gives +1 additional arrow. So we're definitely going to need that. So, and that being said, let's go ahead and get into the grind. We have a ton of work to do on this build. I'm excited. I'm very happy for this journey. And this is going to be a very long journey. And we got until the end of the league to keep pushing it. So I'm extremely excited. And let's go ahead and get into the grind. Okay. Battle Lightning Arrow. Let's go. See what I get when it's Venters. Complete garbage.
And another one.
Our first divine.
And another one.
Interesting. That's a divine? What? Huh? That's a divine? What? Why is that a divine? Oh shoot, this one. I mean, yeah, that is pretty much it for that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end off the video. We did a ton of work on upgrading a lot. As you guys can see, I did a ton of trades. Currently, we're at 6 divines and 81 chaos. Not too bad at all. Our next upgrade will be the bow. The bow is really bad. The only reason why I do have this bow is because of the triple LE, and then it's a 6 link, and then also had attack speed. So I mean, why not? This will be the next thing that we actually upgrade and change. Our helmet, the reason why I got this helmet is because of the max life and fire and cold res. And then I also did say we should have started Magic Find, but I decided to honestly go a base build first just because we needed extra damage and to be able to get to T7s to really start rocking out and, you know, making some money in general. Now, we're not at the point of being able to do Wisps or like Wisps Abyss yet, but you know, it's totally fine. And we also do need to get a quiver that has bow attacks additional. Right now, we are in a pretty good spot. Our rings need to be changed over to Venters. Once we get to that point, these are still like really bad. These are really bad rings, basically just from the start. I really just took these just for the res and stuff. And then the gloves also needs to be upgraded. A lot of this stuff needs to be upgraded, but we did happen to go ahead and get, you know, 2 6 links in Hyries Ire, which is really huge. Then we got some gold worms just to start to get some magic find a bit. The amulet we will be changing around to getting a quant amulet, and once we get over to a point of getting mirror tier gear, we're obviously going to be going simplex amulet. In terms of our tree, we got our full ascendancy. As you guys seen, you know, me getting the full ascendancy, we happen to hit or get ancestral vision, which I bought it obviously, and then stuck that on there so we can get some chance to avoid elements. Other than that, we're going to be specking into Frenzy next for the fervor, and then going this way and grabbing this. I don't know if I want to get inspired learning yet, but I'm going to think about it. We needed some attributes. That's why I spec'd into intelligence and the strength, because these are the two we really needed, which these are changed around later on, and I will be specking out of those later once we start pushing into the magic find gear. We do need to get our clusters. Our clusters is going to be a huge thing that we need to be getting, because we honestly going to need the extra damage. That is pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe. We have more Zero to Hero videos coming. Catch you guys in the next video.